Prophecy. Beginning of the end of times. What is prophecy? What is the end of times? Where did it all start? Prophecy is the prediction of events of past and future. It involves many of the articles we have posted on our website. It is an integrated factor of cause and effect, astral travel, and space-time conception. The cause and effect is what leads to pattern of behavior, and planting a seed is just one early phase of eating a fruit in a foreseen future. Just like getting born is but a phase for occupying a space at a specific time on this planet in this dimension to purify the source of our life energy, enabling it to move on towards another cycle that leads to an ultimate eternal truth at the end of a beginning of an unforetold journey of all living souls alike. Astral travel is a primary phase for afterlife existence. The self and the soul are but one entity under two different categories. The self is a self, an astral body, as long as it is still attached to the physical body, and it becomes a soul once it is detached after death. Sleep is what is known as the small death, because as we mentioned in one of our previous articles, it involves astral travel. Coma is also another form of astral wandering. When an individual falls into coma, his self or soul departs from his physical body due to a variety of reasons, and it either refuses to go back to its shell for escaping body pain experience, or simply by getting lost in limbo and not finding its way back home to its physical body shell. Space-time is what makes everything possible. Space-time means different dimensions, different cycles, different history and past, present and future perpetual. Prophecy is the result of all above-mentioned factors combined. And prophecy falls under different categories and criteria, major and minor prophecies, levels and sub-levels. The divine is the highest of all. Prophecy of end of times is foretold ever since history started recording our walks and endeavors in this cycle of life. It predicts an ultimate confrontation between the light and the dark side, good and evil. It is Armageddon. Taught in his emerald tablets foresaw or predicted Armageddon, prophets and messengers prophesied it, Daniel is one of them. The revelation of Daniel details the future Armageddon and hints to its time in future events. Some of such events have become current in accordance to biblical researchers who studied, analyzed and interpreted the revelation and other prophecies related to it. End of time is actually one phase of beginning the end of this cycle of space-time. And it is not what most common laymen believe. There is the Antichrist scene, the Gog and Magog, followed by a series of events leading to beginning of the end. There seems to be a need for mankind to be reminded of his destiny so that we may prepare ourselves for the final transition. The Emerald Tablets explain it in a fascinating way. Yet all holy books emphasizes on the important role of altering our pattern of behavior and focus on the next phase which is in the next cycle and after death. It is as if we are now in elementary school, and our secondary schooling is supposed to start after our transition. The aim of writing this article is to suggest a simple explanation to why we live and for what purpose we should strive.